I've been a firefighter with the City of White Plains in New York for 10 years now.
And what made you want to go into that?
It was just something, I wasn't big with school, so it was something I always wanted to do and been very passionate about, and just took that as a career choice, and it's been never ending since. Just something, like I said, very passionate about, and it's definitely was a life-changing career move for me, and I'm happy that I'm there, and it's not many can do it, so I think that's more of a go-getter for me to, keep pushing things that not normal people would do.
So take me through what happened early Saturday morning.
So as I'm driving back home, I live right off exit 12 off of Route 7 North, and I seen one vehicle with its hazards on, kind of a little off the shoulder. So I slow down, go around them. At this point, I didn't see any other cars, and then there was a woman kind of frantically waving me down. And as I went to go pull over, I looked to my right and I saw the car off the ravine into the woods. It started to catch fire. And I rolled my window down first. Says, "Everyone all right?" And she goes, "No, there's someone still trapped in the vehicle."
So what did you do?
Just training instinct kicked in. I just pulled over and I ran down there, tried, a little bit of, for my safety, assessing the situation a little bit. There was no way to gain access to her through the driver's side, so I went around through the woods, saw her in lane, slumped over the passenger side. I was able to break the rear passenger window first, and did a little assessment, seeing how bad she was pinned in there. Then I broke the front passenger window, and I was able to actually climb in, and I freed up one of her legs, kind of turned her horizontal towards the window, get her further away from the fire, because at this point the fire already had taken over on her side of the vehicle. And then her right leg was pretty mangled in there, it was pinned pretty good. It gave me a hard time, so I had to kind of step back, went back in again to give it another pull and tried freeing it up from down there. My jacket ended up catching fire, so I said to myself, "One more shot, let me just try." And I was able to get her sneaker off, which gave me a little more room. I freed her leg, and just her leg popped right out, and I grabbed it from under her arms, and we both just went one shot right out the passenger window, and I landed down on my back, and she just landed on top of me. There was a couple other passerbyers, they helped me. We dragged her up to the roadway.
Was she conscious?
She was alert. She was in and out of it. She was just grunting, moaning, and there was not much. I was talking to her. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure she was coherent enough to hear what I was saying. But I think she kind of came to when I told her, "So listen, we're running out of time. Can you try and work with me a little bit here, because I need some of your help. I can't free you up with just me. It was just me by myself." So it was pretty dramatic, but the outcome was good, and she's alive, and just it's the right place, the right time.
I mean, the car was on fire.
Correct.
As you were doing this.
Yes.
Did you think twice?
Well, not really. It's just, you can ask any other fireman; they would have done the same thing. It's in our blood. It's what we do, and there's certain things I Monday morning quarterbacked afterwards, saying, if I was actually working, different assessment, I would have a different approach to a situation like that. But I didn't have time to think. So.
And usually, you're running into burning buildings or at fires, and you have your protective gear on.
Full turnout gear, SCBAs. I'm fully encapsulated from head to toe. This situation was a little different.
Wow. In your years of being, a firefighter, how does this compare to other kind of crazy incidents that you?
It's the nature of the job, and like I'm sure you hear a lot of guys say, it's never the same thing twice, never dull moments, always something new in the fire service. But this was definitely, in my 10 years on the job, I've been in and seen some other horrific incidents, but this one was just, this one hit a little different. I had no tools, I had no brothers working with me, I had no backup. I remember once, I think vaguely saying, did someone call 911, but in a situation like that, seconds felt like hours, you know, it's like, but yeah, I wasn't really thinking. It was kind of zoned out. It was just very personal, me and her, and just not even thinking of the fire, the situation. It was just more or less the communication with her, and just me in my head, just saying a prayer, saying let's make this happen. Hopefully, I get her out, and I was able to, and
Do you think
it was
you're
good.
a hero? I think a lot of people would
I
call
don't,
you one.
I don't think I'm a hero. You know, like I said, I would have done what any other person would have done. I was just in the right place at the right time. You know, it's what I do for a living, and if asked to do it again, I would do it all over again.
You mentioned right place at the right time. You said before that you drove home a different way than you.
Correct.
Can you
Yeah.
explain that a little bit?
Yeah, I don't know what. Just normally, I'll take a couple back roads. They'll throw me right there on Federal Road, and for some odd reason, I said, I don't know if I was even thinking, just was making the right. I said, I guess I'm just take 7 home. So, and just ended up being, like I said, the right place at the right time.
I mean, when you hear that, that's like something that kind of. Almost
Yeah,
like
it's a little bone chilling now if you look back at it. But hey, listen, it's I'm just happy it was positive, and her could have been a lot worse, and
Have you spoken to her or her family?
I have not. I actually yesterday evening I got a message via Facebook from one of the family members. It was her sister, just thanking me, and I just asked them, said I live right here in Brookfield. I think they're from Danbury. I said anything you guys need, don't hesitate to ask. Like, and that's just the type of person I am. On and off the job, we're working 24/7. So.
Would you like to meet her? You think?
Oh, of course. I mean, I would like to. Obviously, if that's something on decision she's gonna have to make, but I don't need a thank you or the gratitude or just it's. I didn't even expect any of this. I was just gonna go about my regular day, go back to work, and just do what I keep doing for the last 10 years.